Welcome to Silicon Scoop, where we dive into the latest tech news impacting the world. Join John Irwin and the Startup Coach as they explore the tech news that matters to you. Stay ahead, stay informed, and now on with the show.
We're moving past just fixing broken eyes and entering the era of human DLC. Scientists have just built a retinal implant that lets the blind see in infrared. This isn't just about restoring vision, it's about giving humans a sensory superpower that normally belongs to snakes. Liquid Metal now provides infrared sight. Researchers at Yonsei University have created flexible liquid metal retinal implant that detects near infrared light and beams it directly into surviving brain link cells. It bypasses dead photoreceptors to restore light perception in patients with conditions like retinitis pigmentosa. This effectively turns a medical prosthetic into a biological night vision goggles, opening new sensory channels humans have never naturally possessed. What do you think about this, John?
I think this is cool. I want one of these. And it's awesome because what it does is it enhances vision. It doesn't just restore vision, it enhances it. So like you said, it's built using two critical components, an NIR phototransistor array near infrared and a liquid metal micropillar electrodes. And so the phototransistor array acts like an artificial photoreceptor layer. So what it does is it detects near infrared light, which is just beyond visible wavelengths, and it converts it into electrical signals. So then these signals are then delivered directly to the retina's ganglion cells using liquid metal electrodes, which is super cool. Every time I hear liquid metal, I always think of is it the T1000? The metal one from Terminator 2? Anyways.
Yes.
So this is significant because in many forms of blindness, so like think of retinal degeneration, the photoreceptors are damaged, but the ganglion cells often remain functional, meaning the brain's visual pathway is still intact. So I love the way that they're approaching this. And so the new system is fundamentally different because it bypasses the damaged photoreceptors entirely and introduces a new sensory input, which is infrared. So it doesn't interfere with any remaining natural vision. So it's not just restoring, it's augmenting, like we said, which I think this is cool. This is getting us one step closer to superhuman. When are they going to, at one point, maybe they'll create an artificial retina that can zoom 2,000 times or something, right? I don't know. What do you think about this? Do you think this is cool, or do you think this is useful, or like, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's interesting. I won't know if it's useful till, it successfully passes the human trials because it's currently in post-animal testing. So, we'll see how the human trials go. They're supposed to be into them. Have you seen the results of the human trials yet?
No.
I think it's cool that we're getting to the point of this kind of thing where, from a medical point of view, we're able to bypass burnt out photocells in the eyes or and bypass them with stuff like this, so that we can now, make life change for these people. Like it affects approximately 1 in 4,000 people worldwide. The global retinal prosthesis market was valued at $271.31 million in 2024. The U.S. market is expected to be $644.39 million in 2032, which is a growth of 11.4%. So it looks like this is a growing market, and it'll probably grow faster as more advanced tools become available.
But there is one question that remains kind of an open question is, what does infrared look like to the brain, right? Like,
yes,
the brain could interpret it as brightness. It could map it to colors, or it could develop entirely new perceptual experiences. Like, that's the thing. It scares me, but if the brain can handle it properly, it'll be cool.
Yes, the liquid metal used isn't just a gimmick. It addresses the impedance mismatch between hard electronics and soft biological tissue, which is the number one reason most neural implants fail after 2 years.
Yeah.
The global market for these smart retinas is exploding. It's projected at 79 billion by 2032. I think my other number was bigger. In ages. While we call this restoring sight, the brain might initially interpret. Sorry, I didn't silence my phone there. The brain might initially interpret infrared signals as phosphenes, flashes of light, or even colors we don't have names for, requiring the user to relearn how to see. So we don't know the refresh rate or resolution. Seeing a blob of heat is a life changing for a blind patient, but is a long way from reading a book or recognizing a face.
Yeah.
Or, being able to watch TV. So I'm curious go ahead.
Humans, they've always been blind to we've been blind to most of the electromagnetic spectrum. And so this changes that. And we're talking about adding a completely new sensory channel to the human experience. And so the real question isn't whether the eye can detect infrared, it's how the brain is going to interpret it, because the brain may literally invent a new kind of perception, right? And that's what's really cool about this.
Yeah, we are officially bridging the gap between medical recovery and human augmentation. If you had a choice, would you take a medical implant that gave you 20/20 vision or one that gave you 20/40 vision but included built-in night vision? Let us know what you think in the chat.
Tired of drowning in repetitive tasks while your competitors race ahead? Every minute you spend on manual data entry, scheduling, and routine processes is a minute you're not growing your business. Flowgrammer.ca transforms your workflow chaos into seamless automation. We build AI-powered systems that handle your busy work so you can focus on what actually makes you money. Our clients typically save 15 plus hours per week and see their productivity double within 60 days. Visit flowgrammer.ca for a free automation audit. That's flowgrammer.ca. Stop working in your business and start working on it.
What do you got going on, John?
Just plugging away, helping companies with government funding, attending events, probably startup drinks or Flowgrammer events. How about you, Craig?
Lots of stuff going on. I honestly don't know when this is going out. I have to check. I think it's going to go out in April. But there's all sorts of stuff going on. If you don't know about OpenClaw, it's the latest AI automation agent that's taken the world by storm in 2026. And OpenClaw Toronto chapter just launched. And we have all sorts of events going on. So check out openclawto.com. Our first demo night is April 14th. We have a Builder Cafe on April 10th. We have a bunch of other events. There's updates every day. We've deconstructed the latest 2 betas over the weekend that was launched in OpenClaw and what you should do about them. There's a bunch of articles over there. Go check that out. We're also over at flowgrammer.ca where we do N8N automations. We run the Flowgrammer community. I do Builders Hub and connectivity for AI and business automation agents. And for everything else, head over to TorontoStarts where we hook up startups and investors at our Startup Investor Drinks. We do mentoring, we do workshops, we have a list of investors. There's a whole bunch of content over. You can also book me over there if you want a meeting with me to talk about whatever, help your startup. Check out TorontoStarts.com. But John, if people are looking for non-dilutive funding, where should they go and what is that?
Yeah, non-dilutive funding. We're talking government grants, tax credits. Come find me on LinkedIn if you have any questions. Right now is Shred Time, SRNED. But come reach out to me too if you've got a startup, if you've got a company. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and if they have company questions about their startup in general, where do they find you, Craig?
Yeah, find me at TorontoStarts.com. But John, just before we go, something's open right now, and it's closing May 31st. Thank you. Can export. And what?
Yeah. So
what
if
should
you have
people
at
know
least
about that?
300,000 in revenue in the previous year, and you're looking to expand outside of Canada, reach out to me, and we can put together. We can talk about an application for Can Export.
All the links we talked about will be in the show notes wherever you're watching this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave us a comment, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to Silicon Scoop. We hope you enjoyed this episode's dive into the latest tech news. Stay connected with John Irwin and the Startup Coach on LinkedIn and subscribe for more insights and updates. Until next time, stay ahead, stay informed.